50 minutes. That's all I got, 50 minutes. Anyway, right, so here we are another day. There's always some noise in there. Always, 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 always. Look at these beautiful, beautiful flowers. And I love flowers so much. With their private flowers. Anyway, so what's going on, okay? I'm actually here to talk about what's going on online. A lot of people, professionals and so-called experts, people with big channels, okay? Big channels and a lot of subscribers. I have an issue with, because I have been following these channels, of course, for some time now, and I noticed a few things and I want to discuss. There's nothing but people everywhere, guys, everywhere. Like, it's bad. There's crowds everywhere. I'm just saying. Anyway, but besides that, yeah, so these channels are pretty big and they're growing, and I got a lot of information from them, and they've helped me out a lot for the most part. And they're not all the same information at all. Like, they have different views on personality disorders and toxic people, whatever. Like, there's different interpretations of what's going on. Look at that bird. Oh, there's more people. There's just a ton of people out, and this is ridiculous. Before, none of these people existed, right? So yeah, they're all different. They have all different views on what's going on, and some of them think it's like a demonic possession. Some of them think it's a lot of them have become very odd to me. Like, they start off the channel strong, and then they come out with some weird as hell conspiracy theories, and it's just, I don't like it. Like, I'm starting to question their validity and what they're saying. I was very upset last night because one of my favorites, actually, YouTuber, she was talking about how borderlines are nobody. Like, they have no identity at all, and they're nothing. But the way that she said it and kind of like pushed her own views on it, it hurt me, because I've been following her for many years. This is not just like, oh, some channel I just came across recently, and she claims that she is compassionate towards borderlines and wants to get people to understand how we are. And she also plays the other side of the fence. I'm just going across the flowers. As in, she helps the victims of people with the disorder. But it gets very confusing, because she talks about the narcissist and she talks about the borderline. But before she put it more into categories where she would emphasize that they're not the same and there's a lot of differences, and not to confuse the two. But more lately, it's been like I've been seeing her just villainize borderlines, like just focusing on them and trying to villainize. I don't understand why, because the actual evidence proves otherwise. And man, so yeah, it goes against what has been proven medically and scientifically proven. It really hurt me when she said she just did a whole video on it, and that we are nothing, we have no stuff at all. We're just nothing. We wake up with nothing. We go to sleep, we wake up with nothing. Okay? We might feel that way, but there's an identity, okay? Even Sam Vaknin said it. It's not just him. You know, there's other experts out there that are more compassionate towards us. And so even he said it. He said that we have a real self and then we have a full self. So they basically two people, one in a way, that are competing against each other for, you know, it's kind of like a multiple personality thing, and I agree with that because I always feel myself a confliction go on. Like I do things and I'll be like, why on earth would I do such a thing? That's not who I am. That's not what I would do. But then again, while I was doing it, it felt like it was who I was. It's very strange. And I think he's starting to uncover, you know, the complexities of this disorder and how different it is. How different it is from, you know, someone that's just a narcissist. I don't know. I mean, it manifests in different ways, these disorders. It's not just one size fit all. And I resent that because it took me a while to figure out who, you know, I was. And I kind of always knew what I was. I always had it with me, carried it along with me. So that means I do have a self. But I also have another self. Alright, so I don't know what her problem is. Like, why does she have to bash us? Because why? It's making her more money and getting her more views because, you know, all these hateful people are signed up to her and they don't even want help. They just want a platform to bash borderlines or narcissists or anybody that done them wrong in the past. They don't even know if these people are diagnosed as anything. They're just gonna classify all of us as some kind of evil being that you have to stay away from. Really? That's helping people? No, this is getting ridiculous. Like people are just stretching the truth and exaggerating for views. Okay, they see what's more popular, what will get them more views or more comments, and they run with it. And it's just like, oh, you were generally going to help people, but now it's like a cult. You're running a cult. I'm so mad at her. Like, she should know better because she has the disorder, and in my opinion, she didn't recover from it. It looks like it's alive and well and thriving. All right, and Maybe she hates herself so much that she wants to bash other people that are like her or something. I don't know, but something's going on there. Because she wasn't like that before. It's like a decline, you know, like she's declining. Maybe mentally, or she's just capitalizing on the idea that you could form a cult online. You know. So, you know, I'm looking to her for help. I'm not looking to her for judgment and bashing of who I am as a being, as a freaking human being. You know, telling all these people the wrong ideas about us, and then they're just gonna come across us and be like we're some kind of demonic presence that needs to be avoided at no cost. We're not the same. And it's not only her, it's this other guy. There's more than a few, believe me, that I've noticed. So this guy is he started off strong, and then he started getting into these weird conspiracy type theory shit. And that's what they are. Shit. Conspiracy theories have no proof or facts behind them. You know, and you just can tell they just slip into this. Oh, I wonder if that's for that. I need a place for myself, not with neighbors. What's that? EMS thing. It's weird. Oh, where's this guy going? What's going on here? I don't know. Anyway, so he just goes into this gang stalking shit, and it's like, hold up, there's some truth to that in a way, but it's not like what they're telling you it is. There's no like weird targeted, you're not targeted specifically by any group of people, obviously, most likely you were smeared around town or something, but there's not like, oh, these government agents are targeting just you as an individual along with some other special people too. Come on, you sound stupid and ignorant and retarded and crazy. Sorry, but yeah. You're going too deep into that place. Y'all gotta stop, you know. So he's just like, oh, they have a tracking device on me now, and what is this? I mean, yeah, you guys were victimized by somebody, and you're not even specifying which kind of person it was. You're just gonna put everyone in one group and just say, oh, these people are against me. And I gotta watch my back every time I walk outside. That's what this other guy's trying to like convey to people. Oh, I'm so special, huh? You know, that's what they turned into narcissists, is what the problem is. Like, and obviously you're making money off of the misery of others and banking on us and racking up the subscribers and stuff. Well, that is narcissistic, right? Like, you know, being obsessed over it and everything. Well, those are bad signs. And so he's just like, oh, every time I go, you know, I start listening to somebody and I'm thinking, yeah, they know what they're talking about, and then they go like they just lose track of themselves in reality. It's really bizarre. Like, you know, noises from just regular noise from an apartment complex, let's say you live in, right? You're gonna hear a lot of noise, music. You're gonna hear talking, and I have that problem now. where I have the loudest, stupid ass neighbors, inconsiderate neighbors. But I don't believe that they are targeting me individually. Hell no. Like, look, I lived in so many places that I realize how people are. And when they're in their own space, it's kind of like you can't blame them because, hey, even if you live next door to a person, they want to make it their own place. They want to feel secure in their own little place, whatever it is. And they want to be free to do as they wish in that space. They do pay for that, People make, they're paying top dollar to rent these places out. And it's understandable that they're going to be making noise and just living. This guy makes it out like, oh, these people are doing it on purpose and they're stalking him and watching him. Like, where's your proof of that? They really take it too far. And I think maybe because they want more views, or they really are psychotic. They really lost their grip of reality, and because of maybe all the abuse. Everyone's unhinged, and lately now it's worse than ever. It's really showing itself. So, these people are going deeper and deeper into psychosis, and just saying whatever they feel like saying on here, and they're not gonna hold back anymore. But it's weird. Like, the more you know, the more you question things. And the what are these people's intentions? I mean, I trust the more smaller channels more than the big ones with the 20,000 plus subscribers. I mean, there comes a point where you're not genuine anymore, and you have to act to keep your number going up. So, I just take the information that's valid and that makes sense, and I leave the rest. Like, when he goes off into tangents, I'm just like, oh, he's psychotic. Let me just tune that part out, I'm not going to take everything he says seriously, or anyone else, whoever it is. Then there's this other girl that I follow. At first, I'm like, wow, she's discussing what happened to her in her past, and I can relate to that, and wow, this is great, another person I could follow. But she just did a 360, and to me it looks like she's a histrionic, honestly. She wants to talk about the abuse of a narcissist, but she's a histrionic. Alright, so yeah, I know my psychology, so I'm like, hey, what was she trying to fool? Shit, I've been studying this for fucking years now. You can't fool me. And she is just coming out with all these alien things, and what else? Talking about Trump is the savior. This little girl has lost her mind. She's psychotic because of her abuse. I don't freaking question that she was abused, because it shows, and pretty fucking badly too. It gets me bad because these people have great potential, and they have some sense of empathy and compassion for others, but they really went off the ledge, it seems. Oh, look at this cat. They're buying into the conspiracy theories that are just running wild right now. They're getting carried away. You guys are getting carried away, man. And it's not just one of you, it's a big group of them. None of them have any association with each other at all. And so it's very strange. Who else? And she's trying to like model herself and take all these selfies on her page. Listen, I'm not subscribed to you because, you know, I think you're attractive model. No, that's not why that's not what I signed up for, you know? Like, take that into a different arena with it. Go on Instagram and put your pictures there, not on this channel. So she doesn't understand the difference. It's really ridiculous, man. Grown adults. And she's walking around defiant. Oh, I'm not going to follow any rules at all. I'm not going to wear a mask, and I'm not going to get the vaccination because, oh, they're going to chip me with something. Like, you fucking people are nuts, bro. Nuts. Go get your head checked. You have no proof of any of that. And these are the same people that believe in aliens. Like, what the fuck planet you on? Yeah, apparently you want to be on a different planet. Well, how about you deal with the issues we have as a human species before your mind wanders into like some unknown... What the hell? I'm mad. What the hell? I walk this way. Not really anywhere to walk. I don't know. You're all nuts. And it's not just the US, okay? These people that follow different parts of the world, and it's ridiculous. It's everywhere. And then everybody's opening up their places, and people are congregating in big groups. Like, come on, the virus doesn't care that you want to go out for the summer. You know, it's still here, and it's still gonna start killing everybody. I mean, it never stopped. For some reason, they pretend in their mind that this thing stopped killing people, which it's alive and well and thriving, actually, now even more. So, people are out for themselves, and even the people that have been abused badly and can empathize with you are bad themselves. It's hopeless, man. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to have a relationship with anyone for a good long time. Like, real, like face to face. Damn it. It's just too much. I gotta go because I need to get myself something to eat or something. Hi, kitty! It's a cat. Pretty cat. Oh. Hi. Why is that guy looking like... Do you want me to throw this bottle at your head? See, that's how I hate... I mistrust people now. For good reason. I mean, I have before, but for good reason. Because you see how I attach to certain people, and then they show their true colors, even online. Even online. It's in real life that I had this problem, and now online I have the problem. Trusting the wrong people. And you should never give 100% of trust to not anybody, especially now. Unless they're consistent with their views on things and show themselves not to be hypocrites or just bad in general. There's so many people out here. But I'm gonna go because I gotta get something to eat and then recollect my thoughts and do another video. So you know what to do. It's just packed out here, man. You can barely talk because everyone will hear you. So I'll talk to you later. Probably again today, since I don't have that much going on to do. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment, please. Bye. See you guys. Oh, stay safe.